Hello, hello, and welcome to episode 7 of True or Not. So if you have ever wondered why there are some people that are just really good at influencing others and they can just convince anybody to do as they wish for them, or maybe in marketing, maybe there's a company or a brand that does a really good job to selling you stuff. What is their magic formula? And is there in fact a magic formula, or are there simply very easy steps that anyone can take to be more influential in their work and at life? Ivan, kick us off.
So if we think the human brain doesn't work by strictly logical rules, but it has some more rules. And if we know what they are, we have a much more better shot on framing our arguments in ways that other people will find convincing. The brain is driven mainly by avoiding fear and seeking pleasure. These are the two rules that they have, that the brain has, in fact. Things are unknown, threatening, untrustful, and they produce fear. Let me give you some principles that are scientifically proven that to have higher chances of success to influence someone. So one of the key principles is, if I am the first to give you a service or an information, you will be more likely to give it back. This is the principle of reciprocity. If I tell you that something is available only in few quantities, you will feel the rush to go and get this something. And this is the principle of scarcity. Also, if we think about it, if I ask first for very small things until I get for something that requires a little bit more of effort, you will have also more chances to get it done. For instance, there was a study that was done in university where they say that if, for instance, you are in need of having a mobile telephone to call someone, your wife or your partner, whatsoever, if you ask for the time, what time is it first, and then as a second service, you ask to lend it, to borrow the mobile phone, you are going to have at least 60% more of chances to get the mobile phone in one shot. This is what we call the principle of consistency. If I also tell you how similar we are and that we are both in the same boat in terms of the challenges and so on, people has a tendency also to feel the connection. This is the principle of liking someone because of the similarity. If I tell you that most of people do something, like 70% of people claims that True or Not is awesome, then you will be more likely to come and watch True or Not, right? These are a little bit of the principles that reigns in terms of influence.
Interesting.
So, Elena?
Yeah, so what I'm hearing is that it sounds like we need to have that common ground. That's super important, to have that connection with the other person, to understand that, you know, that person is not a threat and they're like us. And so we're able to hear information more openly, essentially, because if we are in a negative state or we're dealing with somebody that we get negative vibes from, we're not going to be accepting of what they might be telling us. So that's a great tip there, Ivan. And another one is the fact that we are emotional beings at the end of the day. So, which is why they tell you don't make decisions when you're happy. And same can go back to the individual. If you're looking to, let's say, introduce a new product or service to somebody, or you want to convince them of something, or maybe you're in a leadership role and you need your employees to be on board, maybe choose the right time and the right space to deliver certain messages. Don't approach people when they are perhaps dealing with stressors in life, because it's unlikely they'll be willing to be open to make that change or accept what is it that you're saying. And finally, it seems like if we have options, so we have that sense of control, that we are given the different options, although the options are basically formulated by you, right? But as long as we feel that we have that sense of control and we're choosing something, we're more likely to follow lead on what you're saying. So definitely great things to consider.
It is incredible that two principles rule most of our decision: principle of fear and principle of seeking for pleasure. Now, the question is for you, how are you going to apply it as of today? Please let us know any of the comments that you may have. If that works or not, post it below, and see you next week.
See you.
Bye.